Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. Whether you're in the house or you're at home watching on Flow Sports, Facebook, or YouTube, we're very happy to be here tonight and welcome you to some of the most exciting track racing in the country. In fact, the most exciting track racing in the country. We've got a special treat tonight, and we're going to bring that on in just a minute. But first, I want to thank our sponsors, because without them, we would not be here. Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. The Children's Foundation, who generously fund our Learn to Ride program. And, of course, the Rapha Foundation, who are tonight's sponsors of the Rapha International 2-Day. So with no further ado, I want to introduce a very special person. She is going to play the national anthem for us, Dr. Carrie Tollickson from the University of Michigan? No, Ann Arbor. Let's take a listen. Thank you. What a beautiful rendition. Oh, my goodness. We are going to hear more from Carrie in just a moment, but that was beautiful. Really good. So, with no further ado, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to turn it over to the guy that's going to tell you everything that's going to happen tonight. But before I do, one more thing, I got to remember these housekeeping details. We've got hot dogs on turn one. We've got a full-service bar right behind me, the Smoke Easy Lounge. And on your tables, you'll see the QR code. You click onto that, and you'll be able to follow the races and follow the program. So, but the person that's going to tell you about everything tonight is, I don't know, we think he's the best bike race announcer in the world, John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome here in downtown Detroit. Everyone here in-house, in line, waiting to get in, and everybody on Facebook and YouTube online. We're live streaming this all. We got a big night of racing here. This is day 2 of the Rapha Invitational here at the Lexus Velodrome, put on by the American Track Cycling. Coming up to the rail right now will be our pro riders to the rail. First race of the night. 30 lap scratch race. It's going to be a straightforward race. We're going to have the riders all line up at the rail. They're going to roll off. They're all together on the next lap. The race will start to be 30 laps, and the rider who comes across in first place will be the winner. This is the Rapha International 2-Day. We want to thank our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Children's Foundation and the Rapha Foundation. To the rail riders. No?
That was awesome. Come on down. We don't want you to fall. Thank you. Carrie.
All right. This is our pro field. You're going to see these riders throughout the night. Fastest racing going on in North America right here in downtown Detroit. At the front of the pack, we got Tim Bomer, Timbo Slice. On Timbo's wheel, Andrew Crater. Right behind Crater, that's Ben Chrisman. On his wheel, Nick Brandes. Next up, out of the Czech Republic, Dennis Rugovac. Next up, out of Ontario, Wesley Hill. Out of Pennsylvania, Brad Green. Next up, we got some Detroit riders. So we got one, that's Brendan Leary. And behind him, always find him on the track, that's Martin Vecchio. Another fast rider out of Michigan right here, that's Connell Alford. Some more fast Canadians out of Ontario. That's Ashlyn Barry, one of the current Omnium leaders. Right behind him out of Detroit, Michigan, that's Craig Batory. On Craig's wheel, the other Omnium leader as of now, Ashlyn Barry's partner, that's Hudson Lubbers. And at the back out of Peru, Gonzalo Olivios.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. First race of the night is underway. We got the whole field out here. Big group of riders. The Lexus Velodrome is 166 meters around. That is about a tenth of a mile. 15-degree bankings in the straights, 50-degree bankings in the turns. If you're on the infield, you're welcome to walk up and walk all around the skywalk. Really check out how steep it gets. We got a full bar on the infield. Over in turn one, we got some hot dogs. Get some hot dogs. As Brandy's to the front, taking over that front position. Rugovac, Dennis Rugovac. Flying last night, let's see what he can do today. He made that trip. As Craig Batory pulls up. On the front of the pack, that's Brendan Leary. Leary pulls up now, Connell Alford, 17 years old is his racing age. Connell Alford has Gonzalo Olivios to the front of the pack. Tim Bober pulls through. Now it's Crater, Andrew Crater to the front. Current Masters National Madison champion. Hudson Lubbers pulls up. Now Wesley Hill. Wesley Hill took second in the elimination race last night. Let's see what he can do today. If you're watching from home, let us know where you're watching from. Leonardo Ginola watching from Royal Oak, Michigan, as Brad Green pulls up now in the front. Ashlyn Barry, 15 years old. Out of Ontario, this kid's fast. Now Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary, the current junior Madison national champion. Also current junior Team Pursuit national champion. Wesley Hill. And Ben Chrisman, also the current Madison national champion. Ben Chrisman started out as a mountain biker, converted into a track racer. He makes a trip from Louisville, Kentucky multiple times a month just to race here in downtown Detroit. Rest of the group looking for a wheel as Martin Vecchio pulls up. Now to the front, Rugovac, 19 to go. 19 to go in this bike race. Dennis Rugovac picking up the tempo. He pulls through. Now it's Brad Green. Brad Green up. Ashlyn Barry to the front. Barry checks his shoulder. He pulls through. Now Wesley Hill to the front of the pack. Hill pulls up with Batory. Now Brendan Leary out of the saddle. Quick fake acceleration there. Connell Alford pulls through. Barrera pulling up. No one wants to be on the front too long. They know they got a long Madison at the end of the night. These riders trying to keep those legs fresh. You know the speed is fast when they're down at the black line. The lower they ride on the track, that means the faster that they're going. When you see the speed, the whole group go up to the blue line, that means the pace is slowing down. They're gonna use the velodrome to help slow them down, and then they dive back on the track. Martin Vecchio out of Detroit pulls off to the front of the track. Wesley Hill's off, Brad Green's off. Craig Vittori controlling the tempo, stacking up a little bit. Brendan Leary pulls up, now it's Connell Alford back to the front. 14 to go at the line, 14 to go at the line. Ben Chrisman pulling off, now Tim Bover. Small gap opening up, but Hudson Lubbers closing it down. Rugovic tight on that wheel with Wesley Hill sitting tight on Rugovic's wheel. Wesley Hill shoulder checks, pulls up the track. Now off the front, Team Superbar. Andrew Crater going for it.
That's what I was waiting for.
Brandy's. Brandy's and Crater going off the front. They got 11 to go, just over a mile to go. Can these two stay away? Big push for the Masters Madison National Champion, Andrew Crater. Connell Alford now pulls off the front. Gonzalo pulls off. Andrew Crater with a big pull. 10 to go, we got 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. Ashlyn Berry now, Berry to the front, he looks back, he says, do I gotta chase him down? Crater leading out his teammate, can Brandy stay away? 9 laps is a long time, but here comes Ashlyn Berry. Here comes Wesley Hill, the Canadians are coming. Can they chase him down? Brandy's out of South Carolina, and let's just look at this acceleration from Ashlyn Berry. Closing down that gap. We got 2 on the front, 2 on the front. Ashlyn Berry, 15 years old, overtaking Hank Brandes, and there's Wesley Hill. Now Dennis Rugovic making a move. 7 laps to go. Are they going to sit on and work together? Rugovic going for it. Connell Alford going with Rugovic. Rest of the pack is chasing. Now Ashlyn Berry hits the gas. It's time to go. They got 1,000 meters to go. Berry pulls up. Wesley Hill pulls up. Rest of the group coming back together. Gonzalo Olivio's closing down that gap. Everyone's going, whoa, all the way up top. Gonzalo looking for space. Not much room. Eyes up, riders. Gonzalo Olivio splitting the gap. Now he's going for it. 4 to go. 4 to go. Can Gonzalo stay away? The rest of the group's letting him go. Olivio's making a move. Here comes Berry. Berry and Wesley Hill chasing him down. 500 meters at the line. 500 meters at the line. Can Ashlyn Berry chase him down? Gonzalo Olivios on the front. Ashlyn Berry out of the saddle. He's going to see 2 to go. Here we go in this pro scratch race. 2 laps to go. Ashlyn Berry on the front. Wesley Hill chasing him down. Connell Alford on his heels. Final lap. Final lap. Can Ashlyn Berry stay away? Here comes Dennis Rugovic from the back. Rugovic from 4 back. Connell Alford on the hip of Wesley Hill. And it's going to go. Berry, Hill, Rugovic, Alford, Green, Olivios, Battori, Chrisman, Lubbers, Bomer, Brandes, Leary, Vecchio, Crater. Give it up for those riders. Put your hands together. Ashlyn Berry taking the win. Going to the front and keeping the tempo on. Holding them off for 3 laps. Zach Kowalczyk, watching from Lakeside Bicycles in Portland, Oregon. David Hill from Knoxville, Iowa. Michael King from Greenville, South Carolina. People watching from all over the place. Big move to break the group apart from Crater and Brandes. Got caught. Olivia made a move. Splitting the gap, trying to get off the front. He was able to get off the front for a minute. But there just was not enough time. The junior Ashlyn Berry making a big move, able to hold off Wesley Hill. And we'll see Ashlyn Berry at the start-finish line.
Ashlyn Berry here from Canada. How is it tonight?
It's great. A lot of fun so far.
A lot of fun so far. You've got a pretty big Madison coming up. You're not saving any of it for that, huh?
Yeah, just go for every race, see what happens.
Go for every race. That's our kind of athlete. Great job out there. Ashlyn Berry.
All right, now this is what the Lexus Velodrome and the Detroit Fitness Foundation is all about. Lexus Velodrome is ran by the Detroit Fitness Foundation. It is a nonprofit here in Detroit. Everything we do for kids under 18 is completely free. We give them bikes, we give them gear, we get them on the track, we get them coaching, and we get them up here racing on the track. These are some of our real young juniors. You saw some of our other juniors in that pro race, Connell Alford, Brendan Leary. You'll see some more of them in the semi-pro races, but these are the future right here. We got Cormac Leary on the front. Jack Leary sitting in second place. Donald Smith back here in third. Next up, that's Lily Ofak, Xavier Ofak, Everett Jankowski, and Julian Jankowski.
Riders, this is a 10-lap scratch race. 10-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell and get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, they're rolling. They got a 1 mile race. That's 10 laps. Clever Martinez watching from home. Gerald Walker watching from home as well. Clever Martinez, hope we see you back here. The next races, it'll be the Dirty Accelerator races. It's going to be crazy. That's coming up in about a month. All right, riders, 10 to go, 10 to go. We got riders in this race ranging from 8 to 12 years old. The future of cycling right here. As Donald Smith overtakes the front of the pack. He's going to see 9 to go. Shoulder checks, moves up the track. Now it's Lily Ofak to the front. Ofak checks her shoulders. She moves up. Now Everett Jankowski. Jankowski leading them out. Seven to go at the line. 7 to go at the line. Now Xavier Ofak. Xavier accelerating away. Can Julian Jankowski close down that gap? Julian Jankowski able to close it down. Julian checks back. He sees Cormac Leary. Jankowski with the big push. All right, they got 1,000 meters to go. Let's make some noise for these kids. Put your hands together. Come on, make some noise for them. They're out there working hard. Julian Jankowski doing a full lap pull, still on the front. Leading them out, he's seeing 5 to go, 5 to go. That's a half a mile left in the bike race. Jankowski still on the front. Jankowski pulls up. Now Cormac Leary's going to see 4 to go. 4 to go for Cormac Leary. Cormac Leary pulls up. Now Jack Leary takes over. Donald Smith to the front. 500 meters to go, 500 meters to go. Donald Smith on the front. Out of the saddle, he pulls up to the blue line. Cormac Leary and Jack Leary. And Donald Smith using the track to attack. It's a long way to go. He's got 2 to go at the line. Chasing him down, Cormac and Jack Leary. Jack Leary sitting in the draft. Donald Smith on the front. He's going to hear the bell coming up. Bell lap coming up. Final lap. Can Donald Smith hold him off? He went super early. Now Cormac Leary on his pedals, but look at that. Donald Smith holding him off. Can Donald stay on it? All the way. Now Cormac Leary overtaking him. Jack Leary trying to get over the top of Cormac. They're 3 across. Look at these juniors going. It's going to go. Oh! Cormac Leary by a tire. Great bike throw by Jack Leary. And Donald Smith not giving up right there. Make some noise for those riders.
Next time, come around. Good job, guys.
All right. Next up, we got our semi-pro B field. Cormac Leary to the start-finish line. Cormac Leary to the start-finish line. Next up, our semi-pro B field. To the rail. Got a lot of fast racing going on tonight. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, the Children's Foundation, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as
Cormac Leary. Nice job. We missed you last night. You got some new competition out there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How was it?
Good.
Made it a little harder, huh? Let's hear it for Cormac Leary, winner of the first youth race.
All right. This is our semi-pro B field. Up to the rail, we got Jay Schmidt. Right behind him, Serena Hill. Then we got Drew Laird, William Dua, Brian Adams, Stefan Rothkegel, Willie Stallworth, Brian Jankowski, Derek the 21 Savage, and down low, Donnell, Mr. Anderson.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. Come on down to turn one and get some hot dogs. There's a special on a Bober dog. No bun or ketchup. Straight dog. Bober dog. On the front, Jay Schmidt. We got some kind of punch at the bar. I don't know what it is, but I heard it packs a punch and it'll get you nice and faded. Which is always fun when you're watching bike races. Just don't spin around too much. You might get dizzy. Donnell Anderson pulls off the front. Now Drew Laird overtaking the front position. He pulls up. Serena Hill goes through. Now Brian Jankowski. Jankowski going early. So you're going to try to take a lap. Jankowski to the front. Up and down the track. It's a long way to go. Jankowski with a good 15 bike length gap. Drew Laird starting to chase him down. Now Brian Adams. Can Jankowski stay on at 16 to go? He's still got almost a half a lap lead. Let's go all the way. Don't look back. Don't look back, Brian. Keep going. Spending too much time looking back. He's opening up that gap. Dua on the front. Controlling the tempo. Dua pulls up. Stallworth pulls up. Now it's Savage on the pedals. Donnell Anderson says, no, man, we got to get going. It's time to go. Donnell, Mr. Anderson out of Detroit, Michigan, picking up that pace. He pulls up. Following through is Derek Savage. Savage chasing down Jankowski. Jankowski looks like he's got the bear on his back. Starting to slow that pedal stroke down. Hold that line, riders. Jankowski now see if he's got another jump left in him. As Derek Savage pulling him off the front, chasing him down, Willie Stallworth. Stallworth and Laird trying to jump on this main group of 4. We got 4 off the front. They got 11 to go, 11 to go. Stallworth closing down that gap. Make some noise for Willie Stallworth. I think he's going to get up there. Willie Stallworth back in the race. We got 5 off the front, 5 off the front. 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. They're sitting up, riders. Get up there. They're sitting up. Let's see if Drew Laird and Brian Jankowski can catch up. Stefan Rothkegel now making a move up the side. They're going to see 8 to go at the line, 8 to go at the line. Jay Smith, pull up, Jason, then hop back in. Seven to go, 7 to go. Stallworth pulls up. Oh, and the move by Brian Adams. Brian Adams accelerating away. Can Derek Savage max that acceleration? Brian Adams is going to see 1,000 meters to go, 1,000 meters to go. He got us about a 3 bike length lead. Derek Savage chasing him down. Adams pulls up. Now Savage to the front. Sitting easy on that wheel. Donnell Anderson. Whoa. Rothkegel overlapping the wheel of Anderson. Sitting up to the blue line now. Brian Adams back to the front. Stefan Rothkegel on his hip. 4 to go for the leaders. 4 laps to go for the leaders. Stefan Rothkegel, eyes up, eyes up. Whoa, all the way over from the top. Rothkegel making a move with 500 meters to go. Hold your line, lapped riders. Rothkegel having to go way up high. Stefan, the Austrian national, working here in Detroit. Found the Lexus Velodrome. Now he's on the front of the pack. But he's got Donnell Anderson on his wheel. Stefan's got to go now. Here comes the bell. 1 to go. What are you doing, Stefan? Go now. Stefan Rothkegel pulled up. He let Anderson come to the front. Donnell Anderson now trying to finish it out. Can Rothkegel get over the top of Anderson? Anderson pushing it to the line. And it's going to be Anderson, Rothkegel, Savage, Adams, Jay Schmidt, Stallworth, Jay Schmidt, Drew Laird, Serena Hill, and Brian Jankowski. Why'd you pull off the front, Stefan? You had the race won. Great racing by all those riders. Put your hands together for 17-year-old Donnell Anderson. That kid's a sprinter out here doing the endurance work. All right. Donnell Anderson.
And here's our winner of that last race, Donnell Anderson from Detroit, Michigan. So we had a breakaway, then you did some chasing, eh?
Yeah. Nobody wants to go get him, so I had to do something to catch him, even though I know he wasn't going to start at the front.
And then you made your move with you and Stefan, but Stefan sort of came back at that last 20 feet. He almost got you at the line.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting him to pull up on a bell lap.
Yeah, that was unusual in that form. Here's this man as a 15-year-old at national championships. He placed second between 15 to 18-year-olds. He was the second fastest in the whole country. Donnell Anderson.
All right, next up, we've got a new event. This is something new that we're doing here at the Lexus Velodrome. This is the max speed test. Who's got the radar gun down there? Who's got the radar gun? Dale, do you have the radar gun? You got to do it over there. You got to do it in the straightaway. You got to get a straight line in it. All right. The way this is going to work, Luke Cavender's on the electric motorbike. He's going to start taking Denis Rugovic out of the Czech national champion. Flew over here from the Czech Republic. He's going to start taking him up to speed. He's going to take him 4 laps at the blue line. Then he's going to go up to the top of the track. He's going to get him over 40 miles an hour. Then Rugovic's going to take a flying lap.
20 miles an hour.
Rugovic, new event here for the Lexus Velodrome. Let's see how fast he can get him going. All right.
22 miles an hour.
All right.
25 miles an hour.
6 to go, 6 to go. He's going to start ramping up that tempo. He's winding up that big gear. Remember, we're out here on fixed gear bikes. That means there's only one gear. There's no change in gears. There's no coasting, and there's no brakes.
28 miles an hour.
5 to go. Luke Cavender's going to start taking him up high. All right. When we hear the bell, I want everyone
29 miles an hour.
Everyone to start making some noise. They're up to 30 miles an hour. Cavender's going to start ramping up that tempo. Look at that. Look at that hair flowing off the back of Luke Cavender.
30 miles an hour.
Rugovic about to fly off the motor. Here goes Cavender picking up the tempo. All the way up to 35 miles an hour. Here we go. We got the bell coming up on the next lap. We need everybody in here to start making some noise. He's going for a flying lap. Let's see how fast we can get going. Denis Rugovic ramping up the tempo. Here we go. All the way. Let's go, 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 go. Put your hands together. Here we go. 40 miles an hour. Rugovic out of the saddle. Look at it flying into turn 1. All the way through. Rugovic up on the pedals.
40 miles an hour.
All the way to the finish line. And give it up for Denis Rugovic. Flying.
9.18. 9.18.
That's a 9.18 flying lap. 9 seconds on that flying lap. That's cruising. Another round of applause for the rider who made the trip from the Czech Republic. Give it up for Denis Rugovic. Hitting 9.18. Average speed of 40.61 miles an hour. 40 miles an hour under his own pedal power. Not too bad. All right, now we got our semi-pro group up to the rail. Semi-pro group. This is your chase race, 30-lap chase race. All right. Let's go through these semi-pro riders. All right, on the front. On the front, that's Mike Hartrick. Next up, that's Hannah Hermanowski. Right now, the leaders of the Omnium in the purple, Cash Adamski. Followed behind Cash. That's Levi Gaswin. Next up, we've got Patrick Leary. And this will be the warm-up for this rider, current junior national champion and national record holder, Cameron Coleman. Cameron Coleman showing up about 3 minutes ago. Next up, we got one of the fastest jumps on the track. That's Nick Lawton. And here's another national champion, Emma Jimenez Palos. Right behind him, right behind Emma, we have Bruce Rivera. Next up, Joe Hollywood Scrocky. Behind him, we got Brendan Lives in His Car Bomb. And at the back, Aaron Savona. And then one rider down low, another rider in that purple jersey out of Ontario, Jaden McMullen.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. 30 laps. That's a 3-mile scratch race. After this, we're going to get in, after these scratch races, we're going to do some elimination races, followed by the Madison. A lot of fast racing going down here at downtown Detroit at the Lexus Velodrome. Racing like you're not going to see anywhere else in the world. On the front, Patrick Leary pulls off. Now Cameron Coleman. Coleman says, I got to get my warm-up in somehow. Cameron Coleman chopping blades out there, picking up that pace. Coleman on the front pulls off. Now Nick Lawton off the front. Car Bomb chasing him down along with Jimenez Palos. Jeff Schwartz watching from Sarasota, Florida. Patrick Leary now to the front. Controlling the tempo as Levi Gaswin closing on that gap with Joe Scrocky. 25 laps to go, 25 to go. Coleman pulls up. Scrocky closing down that gap. Lawton off the front, giving us Palos off the front. Palos pulls up. Scrocky to the front. Scrocky likes to hammer. See what he does here. Is he going to try to make a solo move? Joe Scrocky on the pedals. Chasing him down, Mike Hartrick. Hermanoska right in the middle of the pack on the wheel of Jaden McMullen. Cash Adamski on her wheel. Hermanoska also made the trip from the Czech Republic. 22 laps to go, 22 to go. Mike Hartrick pulling around, he pulls up. Patrick Leary to the front, he pulls through. Now it's Levi Gaswin. Gaswin setting the tempo. Gaswin pulls through. Coleman looking for a way out. Coleman's off. Now Hermanovsky making a move. Hannah going off the front. She's got 2 juniors on her wheel. We got 3 off the front. 4th chasing. Hermanovska back on the wheel. Leary pulls up. Really stringing this group out. 18 to go at the line, 18 to go at the line. Shout out to the Chicharo Club coming across the border to say what's up. Watch races here at the Lexus Velodrome. Everybody, Chicharo Club, good to see you guys out here. Can't wait to get to some racing this summer. Got a bunch of Canadians out here tonight. We had even more last weekend. Last weekend we had like 32 Canadians racing. Finally have the border back open. Here in Detroit, we're so close to Windsor. It's awesome having that international competition on a daily basis as Mike Hartrick pulls up. Cash Adamski on the front, 15, racing age 16. His partner for the national championships, Cameron Coleman right there. Those two won the Madison National Championships, although they're not racing together tonight. Coleman looking for a wheel to jump onto. 14 to go, 14 to go. Rivera pulls up. Savona to the front. Savona pulls up. Adamski taking over. Take your pick. Who do you think's going to win the first race of the night? Who's going to win the first race of the night? Small gap opening up. Mike Hartrick on the pedals. We got hot dogs in turn one. That's hot dogs. If you ask nicely, you can get a cold dog. It's a preheated one that's been colded. Made it cold. Step outside for like 5 minutes, it'll be a cold dog. Leary pulls up. All right, we got a mile to go. 1 mile to go. Aaron Savona to the front. Morning Cranker pulling off the front. Jaden McMullen pulling off as Jimenez Palos, the current women's 13-14 national Omnium champion, also junior women's Madison national champion. Jimenez Palos, bright future ahead of her when it comes to cycling, along with other things. Bruce Rivera to the front. He pulls up. Gaswitz sneaking up the side. They got 8 to go, 8 laps to go. Seven at the line, 7 at the line. Oh, is that Frankie Andreu? What up, Frankie? Here to watch the racing at the Lexus Velodrome. Bruce Rivera to the front. Hannah Hermoska making a move. They got 1,000 meters to go. Everyone's sitting up. Everyone's looking for who's going to make that first move. And here goes Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary off the front. 5 to go. Can he stay away? But chasing him down, Cameron Coleman and Cash Adamski. Hannah on the pedals. So's Gaswint and Jimenez Palos. Cash Adamski now to the front. 4 to go. Can these 3 juniors stay off the front? 500 meters at the line. They got to go now. They got to go now. Because don't say it yet. Here comes Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton, Cash Adamski needs to go. 2 to go, 2 to go. Let's make some noise. Here comes Carbomb. Carbomb on the pedals. Cash Adamski's going to hear the bell when he comes around. Let's make some noise for these riders. 15-year-old Cash Adamski on the front. 16-year-old Patrick Leary on his heels. The Masters racer, Nick Lawton coming over the top. Patrick Leary going for the win, but here comes Nick Lawton. It's going to be close. It's going to be... Oh, Nick Lawton by a tire. Nick Lawton with the big push. Did he get him? We got to see the final. The call from the camera, but I think it was Lawton. Big push by Patrick Leary. Cash Adamski leading him out. Leary making the move over the top, and out of nowhere, the veteran rider, Nick Lawton. We got to go to our finish line camera. Waiting for the official results. What a race! Big push by Patrick Leary. Patrick Leary, 15 years old, but his racing age is 16. Let's see what the official results are.
Come around next time. of the winner, right? All right. We had a photo finish there. We need to get the winner to the line, and that winner would be Patrick Leary. And it was so close. Good thing we had a camera.
Pulling it off.
What was the question you asked when you crossed the line of me?
Did I win it?
And yes, you did. Congratulations. What a great sprint between Patrick Leary and Nick Lawton. Good job out there, Patrick. Let's hear it for Patrick Leary.
Makes a noise for that junior. Patrick Leary getting it by a tire. Next up, we're getting into our elimination races. All right, the elimination race is a little different than other bike races. The way this race is going to work, the rider's going to roll off the line. They get 5 laps to get situated. With 1 lap to go, you'll hear the bell. When you hear the bell, that means we're pulling a rider out, and we're going to pull the last place rider out of the race. This is going to happen every other lap until we're down to the final 2 riders. When we're down to the final 2 riders, we're going to give them they're going to give them 2 laps to go, and it's an all-out match sprint. That is the elimination race. So the Lexus Velodrome. Not only do we have this world-class, amazing velodrome here, we also have around the outside of the track an 1/8 of a mile running, skating track. It's used by rollerbladers, quad skaters. People come out and jog. We have running teams come out here and train. Behind turn 4, we have a full gym. And behind turn 3, we have a full free weights area. So let's get our head official, Bruce Carlson, to give these riders their last minute instructions.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. First bell will be at 1, we'll pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to the final 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Eyes up. Don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. This is our first of a few elimination races. Remember, watch the back of the pack. Let's get it together, riders. Get up there. Let's get it together. Will and Donnell need to get up there. Ten riders in this elimination.
5 to go. 5 to go.
All right. We're going to let these riders roll around. They're getting comfortable. Derek Savage dipping down low. So the rule is if you have a rider in front of you that's below the red line, you cannot go below them. You cannot pass under a rider that is under the red line. The thing with the elimination is the riders on the front know they're safe. The riders in the back are the ones fighting it out. So it gets a little bit sketchy. Think about our track compared to a lot of other tracks. Our track's about 20 feet wide. You get some riders on here riding up a little bit higher. That 20 feet becomes 16, 14, 12 feet pretty quick. And all of a sudden, you're at the top by the boards. All right, riders, we're pulling on the next lap. Will Duha at the back. Brian Adams trapped in down low. So's Donnell Anderson. Anderson and Adams need to back off the pedals. Brian Adams looking for a spot to go. Now it's going to be the rider at the back, Jay Smith, trying to push over the top. Adams looking for a space, and there's nowhere to go, and it's going to be Adams. Brian Adams, you are eliminated. Brian Adams out early. He's got to go to get some bike fittings as Will Duha goes off the front. Now Donnell Anderson at the back. Jay Smith getting up and over. Derek Savage. Savage checks the shoulder. Savage sees he's at the back. Jay Smith going up high. Savage trying to fit in down low. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Savage. Derek Savage. You are eliminated. Derek Savage out of the race. Hands on the bar, Savage. Jay Smith, can he do it again? Pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Jay Smith going down low. He needs to get up and over. Donnell Anderson. Anderson following up high. Jay Smith, go down low, Jay. Go down low. Jay Smith on the pedals, and it's going to be Dua, William Dua. You are eliminated. William Dua, you are eliminated. Saving it for the Madison. Jay Smith underneath the wheel of Serena Hill. Donnell Anderson needs to push up and over. Anderson waiting for the last minute. Serena Hill trying to follow along with Anderson. Jay Smith trying to fit underneath. It's going to be close. They're 3 across, and it's going to be, oh, Schmidt, Jay Schmidt, you are eliminated. Great riding from Jace out there, youngest junior in the field. Donnell Anderson at the back again as Willie Stallworth leading him out. Anderson needs to get over the top. Donnell Anderson pushing high over the top. Now Brian Jankowski trapped in. Jankowski with nowhere to go is going to try to slip down low. Donnell Anderson, has he got a jump left in him? Donnell Anderson trying to go, and it's going to be, oh, Serena Hill. Serena Hill, you are eliminated. Put your hands together for Serena Hill, the only female out there. All right, pulling to the next lap. Now Willie Stallworth from the front to the back. Stallworth trying to squeeze in there. Bumping shoulders with Donnell Anderson. Donnell Anderson making him work. Willie Stallworth has got enough room. Anderson trying to accelerate, and it's going to be Stallworth. Willie Stallworth, you are eliminated. Now Donnell Anderson down low. Is that a good move? Anderson backing off the pedals, going up high. He's going to use the track to accelerate up and over. Can he get over Jankowski? Jankowski trying to get over Rothkegel. They're 4 across. 4 across. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Stefan Rothkegel down low. Stefan, you are eliminated. He didn't like that one. Bummer for you, Stefan. Guess who's right? The guy with the microphone. Brian Jankowski on the front. Donnell Anderson and Drew Laird making him work. Does Donnell Anderson got another push left in him? Oh, and it's Donnell Anderson. Donnell Anderson, you are eliminated. We're down to Drew Laird and Brian Jankowski. They got 2 to go. 2 to go for these riders. Keep pedaling up there, Drew Laird. Drew Laird going down low. Oh, he caught him sleeping. Can Jankowski close it down? Here comes the bell. 1 to go. Could Drew Laird ride away with it? Drew Laird diving down the track on the front all the way. Makes a noise and a big win in our semi-pro elimination race. Give it up for Drew Laird. What a move. Shout out to Brian Jankowski. His best finish in elimination race, racing out here at the Lexus Velodrome. Looks like the line's getting a little shorter, so now is the perfect time to get down to the bar. We also got hot dogs in turn 1. Hot dogs. Uh-oh. Jason Malawa's here.
Drew Laird, don't run me over. What?
I'll just say happy birthday, Eduardo, my teammate over there.
All right, happy birthday. He won for you, Eduardo. Congratulations, Drew Laird. Glad to see you get a W out here.
All right. Now we got the same race, but with the pro racers. It's going to be fast. We're going to see some bumping at some elbows, maybe a little bit of headbutting. Everybody moving up. No one wants to be stuck at the back. Another round of applause for Drew Laird.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we'll pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. Get down to 2 riders at the end, it'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Riders ready?
All right, they're rolling.
5 to go, riders. 5 to go.
All right, Ashlyn Berry pushing right to the front. Remember, watch the back of the pack. These riders are going to be out there flying. On the front, Ashlyn Berry. Sitting on his wheel, Wesley Hill. Now Tim Bober coming. Oh, sorry, that's Connell Alford. Connell Alford coming to the front. He's in position 1 up high. Crater sees he's stuck at the back, needs to push up and over the top. And Andrew Crater going right to the front. Craig Vittori trying to follow on the wheel with Rugavec. We're going to hear the bell on this lap. All right, riders, here we go. This is the pro elimination. We're pulling at the back of the pack. Watch the back of the pack. Hudson Lubbers in that dangerous spot. So's Tim Bober. Bober trying to push his way out. Brendan Leary trying to come over the top. It's going to be close, and it's going to be. Oh, Bober, Timbo, Slice, you are eliminated. Tim Bober going out first. Now Martin Vecchio down low. He's trapped in. Gonzalo Olivios can get up and over. Brendan Leary, what's Leary going to do? Leary was leading the Madison last night, but took a hard spill. Brendan Leary trying to fight in down low. Gonzalo trying to come over the top, and it's going to be, oh, Leary, Brendan Leary, you are eliminated. Nice bike throw from Gonzalo Olivios. Gonzalo going right to the front. Up and over is Brad Green leading the pack out. Hank Brandy's trying to get over the top of Ben Crispin. Crispin pulling him out of the way. Martin Vecchio looking for a spot to go. Vecchio checks his shoulder, sees he's in that dangerous spot. Hank Brandy's trying to get over at the end. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Vecchio, Martin Vecchio, you are eliminated, Vecchio. No room for Vecchio. That's all right, he's going to go hang out with his kids down in the booth. Brandy's making a move over the top of Vittori. Connell Alford flicking him up the track. Trying to get up and over. Connell Alford accelerating away. Brandy's trying to go. Vittori, can he push over the top? And it's going to be, oh, Vittori, Craig Vittori, you are eliminated. Shout out to Craig's Coffee. You want some of the best coffee you'll ever have, you can only get it in Detroit from Craig. That's Craig's Coffee. Connell Alford making a move. Eyes up, riders. Whoa, bumping elbows. Rugavec looking back. Rugavec trapped in. And it's going to be Brandy's, Hank Brandy's, you are eliminated. Rugavec trying to push his way out. Ashlyn Berry not intimidated. Rugavec out of the dangerous spot. Now Connell Alford getting over Hudson Lubbers. Lubbers trying to accelerate away. Lubbers trying to get up and over. There's not much room. Connell Alford on the pedals, and it's going to be, oh, Alford, Connell Alford, you are eliminated. Lubbers with the big last-minute push. Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Andrew Crater down low, trapped in. Hudson Lubbers trying to go down. Oh, he goes down low. Crater on the pedals. Lubbers trapped in. No room for him. Trying to fit in. It's going to be Hudson Lubbers. You are eliminated. He went up high. He went down low, and no more room. Gonzalo Olivios trying to go, but Ashlyn Berry forcing his way out. Barry on the hip of Ben Chrisman. Olivio's trying to get over the top of Barry. Ben Chrisman now trapped in. Rugovic looking for a way out. And it's going to be Chrisman. Ben Chrisman, you are eliminated. Ben Chrisman. Not quite enough time. Now Rugovic at the back. Does Rugovic got the legs? He just did that high speed test. Can he get it going again? He needs to jump hard now. Rugovic on the pedals. Up and over, holding Brad Green down. Brad Green looks back. He goes, oh, man, I'm at the back. Brad Green trying to accelerate, but no, not enough time. Brad Green, you are eliminated. Down to 5 riders. 5 riders. On the front is Ashlyn Berry, sitting right in a good position all night. Wesley Hill. Wesley Hill took second yesterday. Let's see what... And Rugovic making a move over Crater. Crater trying to fit in down low. Not enough time, and give it up for the Masters rider, Andrew Crater. You are eliminated, Andrew Crater. Down to 4 riders, down to 4 riders. Wesley Hill making a move over Olivios. Gonzalo matching that speed. Can Rugovic do it again? Dennis Rugovic needs to really push it. Trying to get over the top. Rugovic going fast, and it's going to be, Gonzalo Olivios out of Peru. You are eliminated. And we're down to 3 riders. Rugovic making a move over the top. Let's see if Wesley Hill can match that speed. Ashlyn Berry now to the front. Wesley Hill needs to get over Ashlyn Berry. Ashlyn Berry chasing down Dennis Rugovic. Rugovic on the front. Wesley Hill trying to push, but no, not enough time, and it's going to be Wesley Hill. Wesley Hill, you are eliminated. And we're down to 2 riders.
2 to go. 2 to go.
Ashlyn Berry on the front, 15 years old, out of Ontario. Dennis Rugovic at the back, out of Czech Republic. Who's going to win this race? We got the bell coming up. Ashlyn Berry's out of the pedals. Here he goes out of the saddle. He's hitting it hard. Can Dennis Rugovic overtake him? All the way coming through turn 2, flying through the turn. Rugovic on the pedals. Berry trying to hold him off. They're shoulder to shoulder. It's going to be close to the line. He goes to, Dennis Rugovic. What a move. Ashlyn Berry almost holding him off, but a great finish at the line. Give it up for the Czech champ, Dennis Rugovic. What a race.
We'll let him go around once.
What a race. That's the elimination race. Remember, you only got to win by an inch as long as you win. And Ashlyn Berry, this kid's going places. First time racing at the Lexus Velodrome was last night.
Bruce.
Now he's out there hammering with the best in the world here in downtown Detroit.
Dennis Rugovic from the Czech Republic. Oh, we're so glad you're here. I guess that early ride didn't wear you out.
Actually, it's quite chilly today here, so it just kept me going. I think it was actually good for me.
Excellent. Well, we kept it cold for that very reason. We're going to let everybody else generate the heat in there. And that was a hot bike race. Good job. Thank you so much, Dennis Rugovic. We'll see more from you later, I know.
Put them together for Rugovic and Berry sprinting it out there.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 3 to go. 3 to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. Eyes up, don't make a hole where there isn't. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Riders ready?
All right, here's our young juniors. Their elimination race is rolling. So you saw it from the pro riders, now you're going to see it from the new guys.
3 to go. 3 to go.
Most of those pro riders have been riding bikes longer than these kids have been alive. But now they're out here learning from the best. No better way to learn. Two to go, riders. 2 laps till our first pole. We're going to hear the bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. All right, riders are pulling on the next lap. Xavier Ofak at the back. Xavier looking for a spot out. He's telling his sister to go. Can he get over Julian Jankowski? Lily Ofak pushing it, and it's going to be, Xavier Ofak, you are eliminated. Now Lily at the back pushing up and over. Everett Jankowski in the all black there. Julian Jankowski down low. Julian hopping on the wheel of Jack Leary. Everett's got to go over the top. Who's it going to be? Lily Ofak at the back. Can she push it? And it's going to be, Lily Ofak, you are eliminated. Lily, you're out. Can Julian Jankowski stay in again? Julian Jankowski tight on that wheel. Everett Jankowski up high. 2 brothers fighting it out. Everett Jankowski needs to get up and over. Julian Jankowski's making him work for it. Everett trying to push over Julian. Julian trying to hold him off, and it's going to be, Everett Jankowski, you are eliminated. And we're down to 4. Julian Jankowski coming over the top. Let's see, Jack Leary's trapped in. Can Julian do it again? Julian Jankowski, let's see if he can push it here. Julian's pushing it all the way to the line. It's going to be close. It's going to be, Julian Jankowski. Give it up for Julian Jankowski. Out there working hard. You're eliminated, Julian. Nice racing from Julian. Down to 3 riders. That's Donald Smith on the front. Jack Leary down low. Cormac Leary on his hip. Jack Leary now pushing up. Donald Smith trying to match that acceleration. Cormac Leary has to come over the top. Cormac Leary and Donald Smith pushing. It's going to be close. It's going to be, Jack Leary, you are eliminated. And we're down to Donald Smith and Cormac Leary. They're going to see 2 to go.
2 to go, riders. 2 to go.
All right, 2 to go for these 2 juniors. Once you hear that bell, I want everybody in here to start making some noise. Once that bell starts ringing, let's make some noise for the whole time they're coming around. Donald Smith on the front. Cormac Leary, let's go. Put your hands together. Make some noise for these kids. All the way. Donald Smith on the front. Can Cormac Leary overtake him? Cormac Leary on his hip. Donald Smith trying to hold him off. Donald Smith on the pedals. Let's go. All the way. Cormac Leary accelerating. And the winner of our young junior elimination race, Cormac Leary. Nice race by Donald Smith, but he gets him at the line. Cormac Leary.
No idea.
Don't ask that question.
I'm not.
All right, riders. Now we've got our semi-pro Group A, semi-pro A riders to the rail. We got the elimination race. Let's give another round of applause for Donald Smith and Cormac Leary.
Woo-hoo!
If you're on the infield and you haven't walked around the top, I highly suggest checking it out. It's what our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor allow us what to do, all this free programming for our kids. Also the
Cormac
children's
Leary, another win for you. I want to know, what is your favorite thing to do?
Probably cycling.
Probably what?
Cycling.
Probably cycling. Do you think? All right, let's hear it for Cormac Leary and his very cool helmet that I'm sure he designed.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we'll pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 to go coming out of turn 4. Riders ready?
All right, here we go. Levi Gaswin on the front. Mike Hartrick in second. Aaron Savone in third. Cameron Coleman in fourth. Brendan Carbaum in fifth.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Joe Scrocky as Bruce Rivera makes a move from the back to the front. Four to the first pole, 4 to the first pole. Patrick Leary and Emma Jimenez at the back. They're going to have to push up and over. After this, we're getting into we got a youth race, and then we're getting into our Pro Madison event, our main event of the weekend. The finish to the Madison Omnium. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap. Pulling on the next lap. Nick Lawton trapped in down low. Lawton's got a big jump. Patrick Leary needs to push all the way up and over. It's going to be a close one. Nick Lawton looking for somewhere to go. Leary trying to go up high, and it's going to be, oh, Leary, Patrick Leary. You are eliminated. Patrick Leary won the last race. Is probably trying to save himself for the Madison. Let's see what Nick Lawton does here. Jimenez Palos and Cameron Coleman up high. They're 5 across here at the Lexus Velodrome. That's not much room. Nick Lawton looking for a spot to go. Hannah Hermonoska trapped in. And it's going to be Lawton. Nick Lawton, you are eliminated. Nick Lawton. Going out early. Don't see that very much in the elimination race. Joe Scrocky dipping off the back. And it's going to be the rider off the back. Rider off the back. It's the rider off the back. Joe Scrocky. Scrocky, you are eliminated. You're in it, Carbomb. Scrocky's out. You're in it, Carbomb. You're still in the race. Carbomb, let's see if he can fight his way out of that position. He's down low. He needs to get all the way up and over. Jimenez Palos trying to get up and over as Aaron Savona trapped in down low. Whoa, Carbomb almost chopping some wheels there. And it's Hartrick, Mike Hartrick. You are eliminated, Mike Hartrick. Carbomb almost taking out the field there. Now Cameron Coleman trapped in. Coleman needs to get up and over. Whoa. Jaden McMullen flicking his bike. Coleman trying to push over the top. Jimenez Palos with the last second jump, and it's going to be, oh, Emma Jimenez Palos. You are eliminated. Brendan Carbomb still setting that tempo. Let's see what Cameron Coleman does. He goes down low on Hannah Hermanoska. I don't know if that was a good move or not. Cameron Coleman trying to push his way out. Hannah pushing over the top, and it's going to be Coleman, Cameron Coleman. You are eliminated. Cameron Coleman out of the race. Coleman probably saving some of that energy for the Madison. Now Cash Adamski and Aaron Savona at the back. Savona needs to get up and over Bruce Rivera. Looks like Brandon Carbomb spent too much time on the front. Seems to be going backwards. Savona trying to push over the top. Adamski trying to go as well, and it's going to be Carbomb, Brandon Carbomb. You are eliminated. As Aaron Savona taking a flyer. Savona says you can't get pulled out if you're on the front. Can Cash Adamski come over the top of Bruce Rivera? Bruce Rivera trying to hold the junior off. Cash Adamski on the pedals. And it's going to be Rivera, Bruce Rivera, you are eliminated. Hannah Hermanowska to the front out of Czech Republic. They're 3 across on her wheel. Now Levi Gaswin trapped in. Gaswin underneath the wheel of Jaden McMullen. Can he push up and over Savona? Savona might have used up all his gas in that attack, and it's Savona. Aaron Savona, you are eliminated. Aaron Savona. They're 4 across. Levi Gaswin going to the front. He's blocking McMullen down low. McMullen and Adamski fighting it out. Gaswin looks back. Hermanowska needs to go now. They're 4 across. Cash Adamski at the back, and it's going to be, Adamski, Cash Adamski. You are eliminated. Down to 3 riders, Hannah Hermanowski. Jaden McMullen and Levi Gaswin at the back. Can Gaswin accelerate over the top of McMullen? He's going to have to go now. Gaswin out of the pedals. McMullen trying to go. They're way up high. Gaswin trying to push it. It's going to be, Gaswin, Levi Gaswin, you are eliminated. And it's Hayden versus Jaden. Sorry, Hannah versus Jaden.
2 to go. 2 to go.
2 to go. Can the junior out of Ontario take the rider from the Czech Republic? Here comes the bell. Jaden McMullen down low. Hannah Hermanowska up top. 1 to go, riders. Who's going to take the win? And here goes Hannah. Hannah accelerating. McMullen trying to match that speed. Get Hermanowska, get over the top. Jaden McMullen pulling away in the winner of the semi-pro elimination race. Give it up for Jaden McMullen. And a round of applause for Hannah Hermanowska, leading them out, pulling those riders around for the last 8 or 9 laps, still making it to the final sprint.
He's here.
Levi Gaswin, Parker got a tattoo in your honor. Sick bars, bro.
Jaden McMullen, what a great race. You did you plan it?
No, my legs did not feel good, but they started to come back.
Well, that's good because you got a Madison coming up. So how's that going to go?
I'm starting to feel more confident about it.
We're so glad you're here from Canada. You made how long was that drive for you?
Maybe 2 hours.
2 hours, nothing to come to a great track, right? Jaden McMullen, winner of the semi-pro elimination. We'll see him later in the Madison.
All right, now we got another young junior 10-mile scratch race. See our pro Madison riders getting their jerseys on, talking team tactics. Craig Vittori's like, all right, man, I'm just going to drink a bunch of coffee, as much coffee as I can possibly consume before this race. So I got to pee real bad. If I got to pee real bad when I start the race, that means I'm going to go even faster so I can get off and go to the bathroom. Solid race tactics right there for Craig Vittori. Tim Bomer is just chilling, eating hot dogs, thinking about hot dogs. Dreaming about hot dogs, buying hot dogs. Tim Bower, he'll eat cold dogs. You ever woke up at 3 in the morning, went right to the fridge, ripped open that Oscar Mayer package and just downed a dog? Tim Bower has all the time. Tim Bower eating those dogs like it's his job. Come on down to turn 1 and get you a bower dog.
Riders, this is a 10-lap scratch race. 10-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready?
All right. And here's our young juniors. It's going to be their last race of the weekend. Last race of the weekend for these juniors. Remember, we got our Pro Madison coming up. Pro Madison coming up. Kevin Wheeler. What's up, Kevin Wheeler? Xavier Ofak to the front. Gonna see 9 laps to go. Remember, you want a t-shirt? We got t-shirts for sale. Get yourself a t-shirt at the front desk. We got the bar. Oh, yeah, look at that. The bar, the line at the bar died down. So go on over there to say, hey, I want to put 5 drinks on my tab for the announcer, and I'll drink them all up after I race. It'll be sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just leave your credit card there and say, it's up to me, whatever I want. All 1942 for me, Seth. Go see Seth down there. Seth and JoJo hook you up with some drink. I believe it was T-Pain that said, let me buy you a drink. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Xavier Ofak pulling off. They got 1,000 meters to go, 1,000 meters to go. Everett Jankowski pulls up. Now Donald Smith. Donald Smith, the youngest finisher of the Lumberjack 100. It's a 100-mile mountain bike race. Yeah, sounds crazy, doesn't it? I like mountain biking, but that's a pretty long time to be on a mountain bike. 4 to go, riders. If I'm doing 100 miles, it's on my road bike because it's way faster. 500 meters to go at the line, 500 meters to go at the line. Is that Randy and Larry down there? Hey, what's up, you guys? And here goes Cormac Leary picking it up. 2 to go, 2 to go. Donald Smith pushing over the top of Cormac Leary. Everett Jankowski chasing him down. Jack Leary on the pedals. Here comes the bell. Here we go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Cormac Leary on the front. Jack Leary trying to push over the top. Donald Smith trapped in. Smith looking for a way out. Cormac Leary leading him out. Jack Leary trying to get over the top. Leary with the push. Can Leary beat Leary? It's going to be close. It goes, oh, Jack Leary with the bike throw. What a finish. We'll see a lot out of those juniors in the future. We're about to see their older brother, Brendan Leary, racing the pro race. Let's make some noise. Here we go.
Jack Leary, congratulations. What a great sprint. Where'd you learn to throw your bike like that? From your brother?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll give credit. Was it Brendan or Patrick?
both.
All right, this is another one of the great Leary bike racers. Jack Leary, what a good win. Let's hear it for this young man.
Oh, Seth Kleinglass doing bottle service. Where's the sparkler, Seth? All right, this is the Pro Madison. If you've never seen a Madison race, you're in for a treat tonight. This is going to be a fast one. So you've seen these riders wearing jerseys that are color coordinated, right? It's because they're teammates. There's 2 riders on each team. We're going to have 1 rider from each team start on each side of the track. The riders on the home stretch where the start-finish line is are going to start off. They'll be in the race. You're going to see these riders riding down at the black line, hammering, going as hard as they can go. The riders are on the home stretch. You're going to see them roll off. They're going to be riding above the blue line. That's called the recovery line. They're going to be riding up high. When their teammate at the black line catches up to them at the blue line rider is going to dive down the track. They're going to grab each other by the hand, and they're going to Madison sling or exchange them into the race. This is going to happen every other lap for 120 laps. Throughout this race, you're going to hear some bells. The first bell is going to mean the race is out of control. We start these riders under control at a tempo pace, but that first bell means you can attack. After that, every other bell is going to mean a sprint lap. When you hear the bell, that means they're sprinting on the next lap, and they're sprinting for points. Points are 5, 3, 2, and 1. Sprints only to the top 4 teams. These riders are going to get points accumulated each sprint, added to their points from last night for the overall Omnium. So let's go through our teams right now. Currently in the overall Omnium, sitting in 7th place, Team Black, Andrew Crater and Hank Brandes. Sitting in 6th with 4 points, Team Neon, Connell Alford and Tim Bober. Sitting in 5th place, Team Green with 8 points, Gonzalo Barrera and Brad Green. Sitting in 4th with 8 points, Team Yellow, Craig Battori and Martin Vecchio. Sitting in 3rd, Team Silver with 10 points, Wesley Hill and Ben Chrisman. Sitting in 2nd place with 17 points, Dennis Rugavec and Brendan Leary. And the leaders of the Rapha International 2-Day Omnium after day 1 with 19 points, Team Red, Ashlyn Berry and Hudson Lubbers. The points are going to accumulate throughout all these sprints, and the winner overall will be the winners of the International 2-Day Omnium Championship.
Riders, this is a 120-lap Madison, 120 laps. Your bell laps are 101, 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1, double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. Does not mean slow, just means no attacks. There'll be a single bell to take you out of the control. Riders ready?
All right. Here we go. This is the Pro Madison. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Children's Foundation and the Rapha Foundation. Andrew Crater to the front, pulls off. Now Brad Green. You can see it's real nice and tempo. These riders got 120 laps. They got to rip 120 laps around this track before the winner's crowned. We're going to see some super high speeds going on as we get closer to the sprints. Sprints are every 20 laps. We'll hear the first sprint at 101. Then it'll be 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. Here's our first exchange of the night. Bober and Alford. Tim Bober throwing in Connell Alford. Now Battori throwing in Vecchio. It's Crater making a move to the front. Brad Green having to go all the way up and over Team Black. Hank Brandes now going off the front. Race is still under control. Looks like, whoa! Team Red taking a spill, overlap some wheels. Think these riders are going to be all right. Team Red has a few laps to get back into it as the rest of the race goes on. 14 to go, 14 to go. Starting early. Didn't go over the exchange. Hudson Lovers. Team Red, both riders going out. Believe they have 8 laps. 6 laps to get back in it. All right, put your hands together. Team Red back on the bike. Ashlyn Berry and Hudson Lovers back in the race. Pushed into speed. Bruce, are you going to ring the bell for the out of control, or is it just going? Andrew Crater to the front. The leaders on the track, still Team Red. We've got a sprint coming up. Rugovic coming from the top. Team Red needing to jump back in this race. The race is out of control. The race is out of control. Ashlyn Berry chasing on the back of the pack. Team Red's going to have to work hard here. High exchange for the green Dion team. Ashlyn Berry coming out of that crash, having to chase off the back of the pack. They're going to go right into a sprint. Berry chasing hard, see if that adrenaline go. You can see his pants are ripped a little bit there. Hudson Lovers coming in for Berry. Eyes up, riders. High exchange for silver. Ben Chrisman looking for Wesley Hill. Whoa! Getting close there. 105. We got a sprint coming up at 101. Craig Vittori off the front. Team Blue makes that exchange. Here comes Vecchio. Rugovic ramping up the pace. Martin Vecchio is going to see 3 to go to the first sprint. Vecchio on the pedals, coming in hot, riders. Lovers and Berry chasing off the back. They got to get up there. They're leading this Omnium. Craig Vittori's about to come in for Martin Vecchio. He's going to hear the bell when he comes around. Whoa! Brendan Leary almost misses the exchange. Olivios making a move. Vittori trying to hold off Chrisman. And points are going to go. Coming in hot. Green, silver, blue, yellow. Black, neon, and red are chasing. Brendan Leary looking for Rugovac. Rugovac in the race is Brad Green keeping the tempo high. Tim Bober looking for Connell Alford. Alford into the race. Darth Crater chasing him down. We got 3 off the front, 3 teams off the front. Yellow, black, green, neon, and red chasing. Red with that spill early on. Gonna have to really hammer it if they're gonna catch back up, because Rugovac, whoa, getting close there. Gonzalo Livio's coming down a little bit early. Brendan Leary pulls up. Now Ben Chrisman on the pedals. Ben Chrisman keeping the heat on. Ashlyn Berry, look at the acceleration out of this junior. Closing down that gap. Ashlyn Berry on the pedals. Looks like he's back with the main group, but we got 3 off the front. 3 off the front. Wesley Hill coming in for Chrisman. Dennis Rugovic throwing in Brendan Leary. Brad Green coming in for Gonzalo Olivios. Next sprint is at 81. Team Yellow in no man's land. Here comes Martin Vecchio. Here comes Connell Alford. Hudson Lovers out there working hard, trying to match the speed of Connell Alford. Connell Alford, cross-country runner. Fastest cross-country runner in the state of Michigan, 14th in the country. Lovers looking for Barry. Barry about to come in as Brendan Leary making a move off the front. Brendan Leary with a big throw from Rugovac. Leary going off the front. A lot of racing to go. 89 laps at the line. 89 at the line. Team blue, team green, and team silver trying to take a lap on the rest of the field. Rugovic with a big push. Dennis Rugovic trying to close it down. Wesley Hill coming in for Ben Chrisman. Ashlyn Berry taking a double pull as Rugovic closes down the gap, and the blue team has lapped the field. Ashlyn Berry chasing him down. He wants to get his lap back. Silver and green right on the back of the pack. Dennis Rugovic keeping the tempo high. Leaders on the track, Team Neon. Connell Alford on the front. Rugovic has lapped the field. And here comes Team Blues, Brennan Leary. Let's see if Team Red can take a lap back. Chasing him down. Black, yellow, green, and silver. Silver and green are on the same lap as blue. We got a sprint coming up. Sprint lap coming up. Tim Bober needs to stay on the front. Here comes Ashlyn Berry. They can make up those points if they can get the sprint. Neon leading the race. Tim Bober, can he call off? Oh, and it's going to be Rugovic, but here comes Berry. Points are going to go blue, orange, neon, silver. And Dennis Rugovic keeping the tempo high. Ashlyn Berry going with him. Lubber says, no, man, you got to do a double. Ashlyn Berry on the wheel. Riding with some ripped shorts, a little bit of extra ventilation there. 78 laps to go, 78 to go. Ashlyn Berry to the front. Connell Alford back on the wheel. We got 3 off the front, 3 riders off the front. Chasing him down. Here goes Team Silver, Ben Chrisman. Chrisman trying to get up there. Chrisman still on the same lap as the blue team. Right now, leaders on the track, the blue team. So we got some updated points. Tied for 6. Nope, we got to update the points in 1 second. Team Green trying to push up and over. Brad Green back on it. Team Yellow. In and out, and here goes Rugovic again. Is he going to blow his partner up? Dennis Rugovic on the pedals. Here comes Connell Alford. Martin Vecchio having to go up and over. Rugovic going off the front. Here comes Brendan Leary. They want to dominate. It's his last race here in Detroit. Dennis Rugovic wants that championship title. Gonzalo Olivios on the pedals. G'd up from the feet up. Superman Gonzalo. Still off the front is Team Blue, Brendan Leary. 70 to go. And they caught him. They caught back on. Chasing him down. All right, off the front goes Brad Green. Connell Alford chasing him down. Darth Crater trying to go. Craig Battori needs a cappuccino. Somebody get Craig a cappuccino. All the way, Battori. Let's go. Get up there. Come on, Craig. They're sitting up, Craig. No, they're not. We can make them think they are. Off the front goes Ashlyn Berry. Got a sprint at 61. Brandy's having to go up high. Here comes Bober. Lovers coming in. Brendan Leary looking for Rugovic. Wesley Hill looking for Ben Chrisman. Connell Alford making a move over the top. Whoa! Hudson Lubbers able to snake out down low. We got a sprint coming up. Bell in the next lap, but here goes Dennis Rugovac. Rugovac, look at that acceleration from the Team Blue rider. Coming in hot as Ashlyn Berry, but Dennis Rugovac staying on the pedals. Ben Crispin coming in for Wesley Hill. Ashlyn Berry over the top of Team Green, and points are going to go. Red, blue, green, silver. Ben Chrisman, Team Silver and Team Blue leading the race out. Ashlyn Berry taking a spill early, looking for his teammate Hudson Lubbers. Lubbers coming in. Team Red needs to lap the field. And updated points. Team Neon and Team Black both with 6 points. Oh, excuse me. Team Yellow in 7th place. Team Black and Team Neon tied for 5th. Team Red in 4th place with 5 points. Team Silver in 3rd with 17. Team Green in 2nd with 19. And Team Blue in the lead with 20. It's still anyone's race. We got a lot of sprints left going on here. Sprints at 41, 21, and double points on the final sprint at 1 to go. Wesley Hill out of Ontario setting that tempo. Ben Chrisman comes down. Dennis Rugovic on his hip. Martin Vecchio looking for Craig Battori. Battori coming down. Ashlyn Berry up and over. Gonzalo Olivios about to come in for Brad Green. Everybody looking for a wheel to be on. Trying to follow that Team Blues wheel. Leary coming in for Rugovac. Dennis Rugovac putting on a clinic today. He said it's my last time in the U.S. for a minute. I'm going to show him what I can do, show him what the Czech Republic can do. Team Black trying to make a move as the rest of the group sits up. Hudson Lubbers now to the front, 51 to go, 51 to go. Brandeis could take back that lap. All right, 49 to go. We got a sprint at 41. Hudson Lubbers to the front, picking up that tempo. Tim Bower looking for Connell Alford. Team Neon needs some points. Neon needs to get on the boards. Black, Neon, and Yellow all looking for points. Ashlyn Berry keeping the tempo high. 47 to go at the line. 47 at the line. Vecchio and Battori making that exchange. Green and Livios making their exchange. Superman in the race. Connell Alford looking for Tim Bober. Tim Bober looking for a hot dog. Bober makes that exchange. And off the front goes Gonzalo. He's going for it again. Hudson Lover says, man, where's the legs at? As Brendan Leary overtakes the front of the pack. Team Silver with the exchange. Off the front is the green team. Rugovac coming in. Whoa, high exchange for blue. Off the front still, Brad Green. Chasing him down, Wesley Hill. Ashlyn Berry coming in. Can Berry close down that gap? On the front, Brad Green is going to hear the bell when he comes around. Gonzalo Olivios, who initiated the attack, is going to come in with 1 to go. But Dennis Rugovac trying to chase him down. High exchange. Whoa, look at that move. Let's see if Olivios can hold him off. Gonzalo Olivios trying to hold off. Dennis Rugovic on the pedals. Rugovic wants the points. It's going to be close, and it's going to go to, blue, green, silver, red. Dennis Rugovic on a double pole getting those points. Silver and blue stacked up backwards. Here comes the exchange. We got 3 off the front. Ashlyn Berry chasing him down. Team Black's got to hop on that wheel, chase him down. Let's go, 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 go. All the way. Bomer and Battori chasing on. See if we can get all of our groups back together. 2 more sprints left in this race. 2 more sprints left in this race. There's chaos. It's going on all over the track. Wesley Hill jumping back on. Hudson Lovers having to hit the brakes. Brendan Leary pulls up. Tim Bober's back in it. And they're all back together. Let's make some noise for these riders. Put your hands together. They're out there working hard. Bang on those boards. .35 at the line, 35 at the line. Andrew Crater setting the tempo. Hank Brandy's coming in. Brandy's pulls up. Chrisman to the front. 33 at the line, 33 to go at the line. What are you guys standing up there on the turn? What do you think about it? Pretty steep over there, huh? 50-degree bankings, the Lexus Velodrome. Brendan Leary coming in for Rugovac. On the front, Ashlyn Berry. Hudson Lovers coming in. Silver and green making a double exchange up high. Vittori having to go way up and over as Crater hops on the back wheel of Tim Bober. Bober looking down his legs, looking forward, trying to find his partner. Tim Bober fighting it out, looking for Connell Alford. They got 30 to go, 30 to go. Connell Alford is into the race. Connell Alford hasn't been able to train much on the bike because he's been doing all this cross-country running. Like I said, he is the #1 state champion of high school cross-country. Connell Alford, 14th in the country at the national championships running-wise. When it comes to biking-wise, he is the national champ. Kid's got legs. Ashlyn Berry coming in. Him and Hudson Lovers having a little conversation there. Tempo slowed down temporarily. Next sprint coming up at 21. The next sprint is at 21. Team Red's been dominating the front of the pack. They want to control the tempo, but sometimes that means they're the ones doing most of the work. Whoa! Craig Vittori pushing through. Dennis Rugovic says, go get him. And here goes Vittori. Martin Vecchio about to come in for Vittori. Gonzalo Olivios looking for Brad Green. Wesley Hill coming in for Ben Chrisman. 24, here comes Vecchio. 23 at the line. Brad Green going off the front. Brad Green making a move. Martin Vecchio chasing him down. Here comes Rugovac in for Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary throwing in Rugovac. On the front is Brad Green. Brad Green picking up the pace. Whoa, look at that acceleration from Rugovac. Here comes Gonzalo Olivios. Coming in, Dennis Rugovac pulling away. Team Blue going off the front. Gonzalo Olivios chasing him down, and points are going to go. Blue, green, silver, yellow. And let's get in. We got 1 sprint left in this race, and the final sprint is double points on our final sprint of the night for this race. We still got 2 more races after this. This is the Rapha International 2-Day in downtown Detroit at the Lexus Velodrome. There's no other facility in the world like the Lexus Velodrome. The only place you can catch it is either from our live stream page or come right down to the Mac and I-75 exit, and you can watch it in person. Wesley Hill on the front pulls up. Brad Green made that big jump. Crater closing down that gap. So's Team Neon. Bober and Alford trying to stay in at the back of the pack. All right, so updated points. Black sitting in 7th place. Yellow in 6th place. Neon in 5th place. Team Red with 6 points sitting in 4th. Team Silver with 21 points sitting in 3rd. Team Green with 25 points sitting in 2nd, and the leaders are Team Blue with 30 points. Overall, on the Omnium points, the 2 days combined together, red sitting in fourth with 25, silver sitting in second with 31, green sitting in second with 33, and blue in the lead with 47. We still have double points on this final sprint. Still anyone's race. Hudson Lubbers having to recorrect himself there. We got 12 to go, 12 to go, 12 to go, riders. Last time with about 3 to go, Team Blue had a mishap. Going up and over, Craig Battori looking for a way out. Whoa, they're stacked up way high here. Blue, are they going to miss that exchange for Team Blue? Rugovic able to map it out. Team Red having to hit the brakes now as Silver goes off the front. Wesley Hill making a move. Now Vecchio, 9 to go. Less than a mile to go in this bike race. Here comes Ashlyn Berry. Ashlyn Berry coming in for Hudson Lubbers. Wesley Hill sees he's got a small gap. Ashlyn Berry trying to accelerate away. Here comes Ben Chrisman. 8 to go at the line, 8 to go at the line. Rugovic's in. Ben Chrisman on the front. Gonzalo Olivios sitting in second. Whoever wins this final sprint's going to win the race. And Rugovic making a move. He's going to see 1,000 meters to go at the line. Let's make some noise for these riders. Put your hands together. We got 1,000 meters to go. He made the trip for the Czech Republic. Can he get the win here in Detroit? Brendan Leary out of Detroit now trying to go. Martin Vecchio trying to hold him off. Ashlyn Berry on his wheel. Wesley Hill chasing down. Brad Green on his hip. 3 to go. 3 to go. 500 meters. Martin Vecchio trying to hold him off. Brendan Leary trying to stay away. Hudson Lubbers making a move on Vecchio. Here comes Rugovic. 2 to go. Here comes the bell lap. Can Dennis Rugovic stay away? 1 lap to go. Let's make some noise on the front of the pack. Dennis Rugovic trying to stay away. Ashlyn Berry holding off. Hudson Lubbers on the pedals. Get Craig Battori, overtake him. And the winners of our Pro Madison going to Team Blue. Oh, Team Red with second place points. Team Yellow with third. Team Green with fourth. Make some noise for Team Blue. Dennis Rugovic and Brendan Leary. Now that's Madison racing. And don't go anywhere. We still got a couple more races to go. All right. All right, let's get Dennis Rugovic and Brendan Leary out to the start-finish line. We still got one more Madison. And an unknown distance race up next, unknown distance race.
And here are winners of this last 120 lap Madison, Brendan Leary and Dennis Rugovic from the Czech Republic and USA. Woo! Okay, Dennis, with a few laps to go, what was going on?
Well, I saw Gonzalo. He stayed behind another rider, and I thought, like, he's kind of boxed in. I just need to attack, get the momentum going, and hope for the best.
Brendan, he threw you into 4 laps to go. Did that seem like, oh my God, that's going to seem like 10 miles?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, a little bit more.
A little bit more, yeah.
We're going to talk about who won the overall in a few minutes. The winner of this Madison, Team Blue, Dennis Rogovac and Brendan Leary. As soon as I get the officials on the finals for the overall. Do we have the results for the points for the overall yet?
They're on the board, but I can give them to you right here. All right. In 7th place was Team Black with Andrew Crater and Hank Brandeis. In 6th place, Team Neon, Connell Alford and Tim Bober. In 5th place, Team Yellow, Craig Vittori and Martin Vecchio. In 4th place, Team Red, Ashlyn Berry and Hudson Lubers. In 3rd, Team Silver, Wesley Hill and Ben Cressman. In 2nd, Team Green, Gonzalo Olivios and Brad Green. And in blue, Team Blue in 1st place, Dennis Rugovac and Brendan Leary with a total of 57 points overall. What a great job by Team Blue, by everybody out there. That was some crazy bike racing. What do you say, everybody? How about a round of applause for those pro racers? That was amazing.
So we've got 2 races left tonight. We've got this unknown distance race, so the official knows how many laps they're going to go, but the riders don't. And then after this race here, we have the semi-pros doing a 100-lap Madison. And then stick around because then we're going to do the podiums for all the Madison riders. So stick around, buy some beer, get a hot dog. We got some more racing going on. Okay, Bruce, it's up to you.
Riders, this is a scratch race, but you don't know how many laps it's going to be. It could be 3 laps, could be 10 laps, could be 30 laps. Well, we could even be mean and make it 100 laps, but probably not. I just need to make sure that our chief judge is ready to go up there. All right, riders, if you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. There will be a bell at 2 laps to go, a bell at 2 laps to go, and then a bell at 1 lap to go. Okay? Riders ready?
And they're off. That's Bruce Rivera in the blue helmet. Right behind him, Drew Laird. You saw him win the elimination. Chase Schmidt, Donald Smith, Serena Hill, Willie Stallworth, and Brian Jankowski. They have no idea how far they're going to go. And Bruce is going to decide when he decides. So speaking of unknowns, let's give a shout out to all the birthday people here today. I don't know your birthdays, but I know you're having one. Sarah Demerly, Rodrigo, someone in the Jankowski booth, and a young lady over here at the round table. I don't know how old anybody is, but happy birthday, everybody. So Bruce Carlson is holding the bell ringer. Isn't that a great bell? You can't miss it. You also don't want to be sitting next to it. That bell is probably, I don't know, at least 50 years old. It used to be a sewer pipe. Now it's our bell. It's been ringing sprints and bike races in Michigan for at least 50 years. So Bruce Rivera decided, well, I'm going to sit out front for a while because I can. And who knows when we're going to get the bell and have to really pick it up. They've gone 4 laps so far. Willie Stallworth on the outside, Brian Jankowski sitting on the wheel of Willie Stallworth, and Serena Hill just watching what's happening. Donald Smith, the youngster, down low, but meanwhile, Bruce Rivera and Drew Laird getting a little bit of a gap on the rest of the field. They're counting on Bruce to ring that bell when they're out front. But Willie Stallworth now taking up the chase. Let's see if he tries to close that gap, and that's what he's going to do. So Rivera and Laird working back and forth. And now Brian Jankowski down on the drops and going after him. So last night, I don't know, they did something under 20 laps, but all right, 1 to go in the bike race, 1 to go. They've done 9 laps and they've got the sprint. What is it now, Bruce? And they are off and running. And that is the sprint bell lap. And Bruce Rivera off the saddle, pushing it. Drew Laird trying to sit on his wheel. Can he get over him? But Bruce Rivera trying to hold everybody off. Bruce Rivera gonna go for the W in the unknown distance. Drew Laird second. Serena Hill, Brian Jankowski, Jay Smith, and Donald Smith. Let's hear it for our semi-pro racers. Willing to go an unknown distance. Having a good time out there racing. I hope you're all enjoying all this. It's the best bike racing in the world right here at the Lexus Velodrome in the heart of Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue. If you're watching at home, if you're watching on Flow Sports, come on down. Our next race is January 28th. It'll be a Saturday night rumble, but tonight we still got a great race ahead of us as we have the semi-pro 100-lap Madison. As our teams get assembled up at the top of the rail, we recommend you get yourself a beverage, a hot dog, settle in. It's going to be a good race. I don't think there's been a bad race all night long. Crazy good racing out here.
Hey, Chris,
yes.
I understand you told them about the race on the 28th, and then the race on February 10th and 11th is where we're going to have that. The e-bikes are going to be, the riders are going to be drafting behind e-bikes to race. So that's going to be February 10th and 11th, a 2-day race where they're racing behind the e-bikes. Going to be very fun and very fast. I think that Dennis Rogovich, I know in the speed gun I had, he hit 44 miles an hour. So I think they'll be hitting speeds even higher.
Always developing a new level of crazy around here. That'll be fun to see. Yikes. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 7 semi-pro teams out there. I'll introduce you to them right now in the front on the home stretch. That's Aaron Savona and Team Silver. His partner over here on the back stretch, Michael Hartrick. On the home stretch in the dark green, that's Derek Savage. His partner over here on the back stretch, Nick Lawton. On the home stretch, Jaden McMullen for Team Purple. They're leading everything overall, by the way. Team Purple, his partner over here on the back stretch, National Junior Champion in the Madison, Cash Adamski. On the home stretch, Team Navy, that's Patrick Leary. His partner over here on the back stretch, the other half of the National Madison Champion Juniors, Cameron Coleman. On the home stretch, Team Neon, that's Stefan Rothkegel. Stefan Rothkegel, his partner over here on the back stretch, Levi Gaswin. On the home stretch, in the yellow, is Hannah Hermanovsha and her partner over here on the backstretch, the amazing Emma Yemenes Palos. And last but not least, on the home stretch, in the orange, William Dua and his partner up here already. He's been doing all the announcing, a pretty good job he's been doing, I'd say, John Hughes. So those are our Madison teams. Bruce Carlson, take it away.
Riders, this is a 100-lap Madison. 100-lap Madison. Your bell laps are 81, 61, 41, 21-1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's +10. If you get lapped by the field, it's -10. First few laps will be under control. There'll be a single bell to take you out of control. Riders ready?
And here we go. Aaron Savona, Derek Savage, Jaden McMullen, Patrick Leary, Stefan Rothkegel, Hannah Hermanoshka, and William Dua. Hermanoshka from the Czech Republic, Dua from New York City, the Casino Velodrome out there. So while we get things warmed up here, we just want to remind you all that we are owned and operated by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, and feel free to make a donation anytime you like. Just go to lexusvelodrome.com and hit the donate button. Our naming rights belong to Lexus, and we want to thank especially Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. Our Winter World Series is supported by the Rapha Foundation, and our Learn to Ride program, we get funding from the Children's Foundation. So we do a lot of great things out here. We make your donations stretch. All those kids that you saw racing tonight, there's more of them waiting in the wings, and we are gonna happily get them used to track racing, teach them how to ride out here, maybe take some to the Nationals. So at the front of the field, keeping it nice and steady, Patrick Leary, one of our elite juniors. He went to the Nationals last year, picked up a medal. In goes Cameron Coleman, one of the fastest kids out there. In fact, the fastest 13-year-old. He set a national record, 34 point something, right here at the Lexus Velodrome during the Nationals that we held back in December, USAC. And the race is now out of control. So let's see, out in that field, we've got a couple national champions, Cameron Coleman, Emma Yemenes Palos, Kasia Dansky. And at the front, that's Levi Gaswin. Coming up to his partner, Stefan Rothkegel. In goes Stefan. Team Orange getting ready. John Hughes going up to his partner, William Dua. As they get organized, Nick Lawton coming up to Derek Savage. Savage and Lawton, probably one of the smoothest exchanging teams out there. As they all get together again, Jaden McMullen dropping down for the throw-in from Kasia Dansky. They're going to hear a bell at 81. It's 90 to go in the bike race, 90 to go in the bike race. What are the overall standings for the semi-pros? Is this right? Is this the overall for the... So overall in the Omnium on this, Team Purple is leading with 20 points. Team Navy in second with 11. Team Yellow in third with 10 points. So there'll be a lot of action between those three teams, you can be sure of that, plus everybody else who wants to get in there and shake things up. As we ride into our first sprint of the evening for the semi-pros, doing their 100-lap or 10-mile Madison. Everybody looking good out there. Kasia Dansky's setting a nice steady pace. Pulls up, Hughes takes over. In goes Emma. Out goes Hannah. Hannah from the Czech Republic as well. Traveling with Rugovic. John Hughes at the front now, throwing in his partner, William Dua. And Dua picks it up now. William getting the instructions to go, go, go. There's 84 to go. They're going to hear a bell at 81, and everybody's pushing it now. Team Purple, oh, we're going to need a medic. Oh, they're both up. Let's hear it for both of them. Up immediately. Good job out there, guys. Cameron Coleman and Jaden McMullen just ran into each other. Meanwhile, the race is going on. Derek Savage at the front and home for that bell. Look at Hannah Hermanowska. Hermanowska making a move. John Hughes trying to get over. John Hughes trying to take over Hannah Hermanowska, and chasing him is Patrick Leary, and it's going to be orange, blue, navy, orange, blue, yellow, green, purple, silver, neon. Brian Adams and company checking them out, making sure they're okay to get back on the bike. Kasha Dansky's got to ride it by him, or Patrick Leary's got to ride it by himself while his partner is out. They're going to fix their bikes up and get them going. 77 to go in the bike race, 77 to go. Jaden McMullen back out there almost instantly. Keep your lines, riders. Stick, stick, stick. Emma Yemenes Palos at the front. John Hughes going up and over. In comes Kasha Dansky, Team Purple. Hughes riding on the wheel of Emma Yemenes Palos. And Patrick Leary, let's hear it for Patrick Leary. He's out there riding this bike race by himself while we get Cameron Coleman rebooted. Not an easy task. At the front, in goes Hannah. Emma throws her in. John Hughes gets on that wheel. John Hughes coming up to his partner, William Duha. Duha drops down. At the front of the field, they're yelling at each other. They're keeping everybody in check here. Team Purple about to make an exchange now. Nicely done down low. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Maintain your lanes. Team Green about to do a high exchange there as Derek Savage reached up to Nick Lawton, and in he goes. Nick Lawton, one of the most experienced racers out there, if not the most experienced. And Nick Lawton going down low, staying on that black line. Patrick Leary jumps in, and Cameron Coleman is going to be back in the field in just a minute. That kid takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Cameron Coleman now back on the track. All right, 68 to go. They're going to hear a bell at 61. 61. And they're all clumped together. Team Purple making an exchange in the middle of that group of riders. They're not spread out very much, are they? They're all riding in a pack. I guess you call that a pack. They're packing it in. Derek Savage at the front now picking it up. Yes, do that, Derek. And now look at this. Kasha Dansky making a move. Oh, going way up high over Cameron Coleman. Going that extra distance to keep it safe. And now Kasha Dansky putting the gas on. He's going. He's pulling away from Derek Savage. Savage getting ready to throw in Nick Lawton, and we're going to see what happens when Nick Lawton goes in, and in goes Jaden McMullen, being chased down by Nick Lawton and then Patrick Leary. Patrick Leary looking to throw in Cameron Coleman. Jaden McMullen still out in the front for Team Purple with 62 to go in the bike race, 62. Nick Lawton closed it down on Team Purple. Nick Lawton known for coming over at the last minute. Let's see if it happens this time around with 1 to go now. 1 to go for the sprint in the bike race. And in goes Derek Savage for Team Green, but chasing strong is Cameron Coleman. Cameron Coleman trying to get up and over. And let's see how it's going to go out there, and it's going to be navy, purple, green, orange, neon, silver, yellow. What a great job by Cameron Coleman. Coming in and doing the sprint after a big crash here in turn 2. Good work out there, and Team Blue stays ahead. Team Blue looking to get a lap now, maybe. Get some points on Team Purple, but Kashadansky isn't going to let that happen if he can help it as he comes up to his partner, Jaden McMullen, for the throw-in. And Leary pulls up and says, okay, I'm going to let McMullen do the work, and jumps on the wheel of Jaden McMullen. Meanwhile, Nick Lawton and John Hughes chasing him down. Silver in no man's land there. And at the front, in goes Cameron Coleman. This is the second night of racing here at the Rapha International 2-Day. What a great weekend of racing we've had here at the Lexus Velodrome. Amazing. Do not do this at home. All right, here's some points for us. In first with 8 points, Team Navy. In second, Team Orange with 6. In third, Team Green with 3. In third, Team Purple with 3. We got a tie going on. In fifth, Team Yellow with 2. Sixth is Neon and Silver. So once again, Navy has 8, Orange has 6, Green has 3, Purple has 3, Yellow's got 2. Neon and Silver need to pick up some points. So Team Navy trying to chase down Team Purple here. Team Purple trying to hold on to their lead in the overall, in the Omnium. We've got 2 races going on here. We've got the Omnium and we've got tonight's Madison. And the winner of tonight's Madison is going to help determine who wins the Omnium, the best team over 2 days. This race right here is going to pick the best team tonight. Determine it, not pick it. In goes William Duha. He rides a very flat, very long velodrome in Casina in New York City. Okay, Cameron Coleman waving on his partner, Patrick Leary. So Leary takes a second pull, but he's been doing that all night. That's been good racing by Patrick Leary, staying in there, staying fresh. Team Silver making their exchange way back. Jaden McMullen going up and over Team Orange. And it's a tight group up front. Hannah coming up to Emma now, getting ready to throw in Emma Yemenes Palos as Hannah Hermanovsha. Passes it off. In goes John Hughes for Team Orange. And he's going now. John Hughes decides, well, if I'm going to go, I got to go now. And chasing him down, Emma Yemenes Palos, John Hughes trying to get some distance on the rest of the field. Can he get a lap? But look at this. Kashadansky said, I'm not going to let him get away from me. Kashadansky chasing him down. John Hughes trying his best to get away from the rest of the field. Can he do it? But look at this now. We've got Cameron Coleman entering the chase. And here comes Hannah. John Hughes coming up to his partner, William Duha, and in goes Duha. A little bit of a high exchange there, but can Duha keep it going? Adamski coming up to McMillan, and he throws him in, and it's Team Purple in the chase now, trying to get up to Team Orange. In comes Patrick Leary for Navy. In goes Hannah, and it's 1 to go. William Duha trying to hold on for some first place points here. But look at Jaden McMullen. He's full steam ahead. Jaden McMullen. And whoa! And chasing him on. Oh, and it's going to be Purple, Navy, Yellow, Orange. Purple, Navy, Orange, Yellow, Green, Silver. I don't know. There was some interference on that exchange there. I don't know if anybody's going to get docked anything for that. That'll be up to Bruce Carlson, or if it'll be a warning. You cannot go between 2 riders with the same color jersey. And that's what sort of happened. So we've got 38 to go in the bike race. And Team Navy is still in the lead with 11 points. Team Orange in second with 8, tied with Purple for 8 points. Team Green's got 3, Team Yellow's got 3. So those points may change momentarily. And look at this, Hannah Hermanovska going for it. Right on her wheel, Nick Lawton. They see opportunity. They're going after it. Nick Lawton. Oh, Derek Savage coming in a little slow on that one. Riders, you got to be aware of how fast your teammates going when they're coming up to you. All right, here are the results now. Navy was relegated in that last sprint because they came between Team Orange. So Team Navy still in the lead with 10 points. Team Orange has 9. Purple's got 8. Green's got 3. Yellow's got 3. Once again, Navy's got 10. Orange has got 9. Purple 8. Green's got 3. Yellow's got 3. And they've got 32 laps to go in the bike race. So we've got a double exchange going on here between Team Green and Team Purple. Let's hear it for these bike riders. What a great job they're doing. Holy smokes. We had a crash early on, but it's been clean, and everybody got up, and they're in the bike race. At the front of the field, national champion Emma Jimenez Palos. Right behind her, Nick Lawton. Then that's Kasia Dansky. John Hughes, also a national champion in the Masters. His partner was Andrew Crater, who raced in the pro race. Okay, I'm going to give you the current Omnium. Yep. We'll let you know how that's going. All right, in the Omnium. Oh, Team Purple's got 28. Team Navy's got 28, 21. Yellow's got 13. Orange has got 12. Green's got 9. So once again, leading the Omnium, which is the overall and the points from 2 nights of racing. Team Purple has got 28. Team Navy has got 21. So it's going to be between those two for the Omnium. But for the race that's happening on the track right now, we've got a real close contest between Navy and Orange. And Purple, 10-9-8 on the points. So Team Navy, Patrick Leary in. And now you can see that John Hughes is inspired. Let's see if he can get away from Team Navy. He's been trying to shake them all night long, but Patrick Leary is not going to let John Hughes get away. Leading the chase on the field, Levi Gaswin. In comes Stefan Rothkagel. But look at this, Kasia Dansky coming out of the field, chasing him down. Nick Lawton going with him. 22 to go. They're going to hear the bell next time around as John Hughes comes up to, oh, Cameron Coleman going up high. Woohoo! Cameron Coleman making a swift move there as he tries to get the first place points for Team Navy. Look at this kid off the saddle, chasing him down. William Duha. William Duha trying to not let that kid get away from him, but it's going to be Team Navy, Team Orange, Team Purple, Team Green, Team Neon, Team Yellow, and Team Silver. Duha comes up to throw in Hughes. Patrick Leary, look at, oh, stay low, Leary. So now our points are Navy's got 15, Orange has got 12, Purple's got 10, Green has got 4, Yellow's got 3. Once again, Navy with 15, Orange with 12, Purple's got 10, Green's got 4, Yellow's got 3. Patrick Leary. In now for Team Navy, John Hughes. Omnium scores. Team Purple's got 28. Team Navy's got 21. Yellow's got 13. Orange has got 12. Green has got 9. So the duking it out for the Omnium points are with Purple and Navy. I don't know. It depends on this last sprint of the bike race, and there's double points on it. So whoever wins the final sprint of this bike race gets 10 points added to their Omnium score. Yes, it's confusing, but we've got a master up here, Kevin Morrison, keeping track of the points. Bruce Carlson is our chief referee. Magali Jimenez Palos is down and doing the lap cars, an amazing job. We've got a video crew, Alex Burnside and Joe up here. Sheena Hughes keeping track of everything that's going on. Luke Cavender, our race director, and then, of course, there's Dale Hughes. There's a lot of Hugheses around here. All right, 11 to go in this bike race, 11 to go. Who do you think is going to win it? Place your bets. I don't know. Everybody's checking everybody out. Nobody's going too fast right now. Keeping it nice and easy, nice and steady. That's all going to change in just a few laps, minutes, seconds. In goes Patrick Leary. In goes Kashadansky. Stefan Rothkagel getting ready to get thrown in by Levi Gaswin for Team Neon. They're riding in a bunch. In goes, oh no, William Dua's not going to make that exchange. 8 to go in the bike race, 8 to go. Oh, everybody's watching everybody else. Sean Hughes going up high to get over Team Green's exchange with Derek Savage. And now we got a little bit of action happening right now with Kashadansky. He's firing it up, and there he goes. He's off and running. Kashadansky trying to get away from Team Navy, which is exactly what he's got to do. Cameron Coleman now in for Team Navy. Whoa, in goes Hannah. Here comes John Hughes, and at the front of the field, Jaden McMullen taking it over for Team Purple. 5 to go in the bike race, and Jaden McMullen keeping the pressure on in the front as Cameron Coleman comes on strong onto the wheel of Jaden McMullen. And those two teams are duking it out for the overall. But here comes William Dua because Team Orange is fighting it out for first place in this race. So here comes Patrick Leary. 3 to go in the bike race, 3 to go in this bike race. Let them hear it. Pick out your favorites and give them a cheer. Back goes in Kashadansky. Patrick Wheel jumping in that wheel. In comes John Hughes for Team Inge. In goes Derek Savage for Team Green. And there is 1 to go in the bike race. Kashadansky trying to hold off Patrick Leary. Patrick Leary coming on strong. Patrick Leary up and over. Holy smokes. And it is Team Navy, Team Purple, Team Green, Team Orange, Team Neon, and Team Silver. What a great bike race. Holy smokes. Let's give them all a round of applause. What a lot of great bike racing. I got to thank these racers. What a great entertainment. I've never seen anything like it. They are absolutely spectacular. All of them tonight, everyone we're talking about. If you liked them, give them another round of applause. So the winner. And we've got a couple ties we're going to break here. Wow. I mean, where else would you want to be on a Saturday night but watching some great bike racing in downtown Detroit? Yes, let them know you loved it.
And here's the winners of tonight's Madison, Patrick Leary and Cameron Coleman.
Woohoo!
Patrick, you were really blazing out there. Who were you looking for out there that last 10 laps or so?
I was making sure Hannah didn't get off the front and Emma, and then I saw Cash go, and I threw in Cameron, and I was like, Cameron, you got to go with him. And then he sprinted, even though he just crashed and made it onto their wheel. I thought Cash was gonna get me at the line. But I guess not.
Cameron, you went down when? Today or yesterday or every day?
Yeah, I went down today.
How are you feeling?
Horrible, my arm burning.
Well, it looked like you put the pedal to the metal there when you were really closing the gap.
Yeah, couldn't let my partner go down like that by myself.
Again, congratulations for Team Blue, Cameron Coleman, Patrick Leary for tonight's Madison. And we're going to give you the results of the overall. Okay, the officials are working on the overall on that one there because I think they're telling me something that there might be so much that there's a tie, so then we have to figure out exactly what that is. So let's see what the officials are telling us.
In the meantime, great racing out there, Team Navy. Cameron Coleman coming back from a crash early on and just doing a great job out there along with his partner Patrick Leary, who kept Team Navy in the race that whole time while Cameron was getting his bike fixed. We've got some heavy-duty math going on up here.
Can we get all the pro riders, all the pro Team Madison riders up to the podium, please? All the pro riders up to the podium with your jersey.
We're going to have awards in just a second.
I want to thank our officials, Chief Referee Bruce Carlson at the front straightaway, and our Chief Judge working the hardest up at the top of the booth, calculating all the scores.
Kevin Morrison is his name. You forgot to mention that.
Yes, his name is Kevin Morrison. And his right hand up there is Sheena Hughes Giddens. And a good shout out to our camera crew. Joe, up at the top. Put your hand up there, young man. And Abby, she does our handheld camera. And our main tech guy does a tremendous job, Alex Burnside. Let's give Alex a hand. He does all the live streaming for us. Alex Burnside, director. Jonathan Hughes, can you come up to the stage, to the podium, please?
All right, do we want to announce the Omnium winner right now, Dale, or do you want to wait till you get to the podium? Because it's pretty interesting.
Let's wait till the podium.
All right. Meet us at the podium, everybody.
Christine, down to here. Where's the results for the... I need the other one. So we'll call up the winner of tonight's...
All right. Whoa. All right, we got all of our pro riders and semi-pro riders over here. Let's go. We're going to do our podiums. First, the podiums for tonight's Pro 120 lap Madison. Coming in 7th place, Team Black, Andrew Crater and Hank Brandes. Coming in 6th place, Team Yellow, Craig Battori and Martin Vecchio. Coming in 5th place, Team Neon, Connell Alford and Tim Bober. And in 4th place with 12 points, Team Red, Ashlyn Berry and Hudson Lubbers. And to top the podium off, coming in 3rd place with 21 points in today's 120-lap Pro Madison, Team Silver, Wesley Hill and Ben Chrisman. Taking the 2nd step with 27 points, Team Green, Gonzalo Olivios and Brad Green. And the winners of tonight's Pro 120-lap Madison, Rapha Foundation International 2-Day. Winners of tonight's Madison with 40 points, Team Blue, Dennis Rugavec and Brendan Leary. And let's get a round of applause for all of our Madison, Pro Madison racers. And the winners, Team Blue, Dennis Rugavec and Brendan Leary. All right. Next up, we'll get to the Omnium. This is the overall points from last night's Madison and tonight's Madison in the pro field. In 7th place, Team Black, Andrew Crater and Hank Brandeis. Omnium, this is the Pro Omnium over the 2-day. With 4 points overall, coming in 6th place, Team Neon, Connell Alford and Tim Bober. Oscar Meyer Bober. Kielbasa Crater and Oscar Meyer Bober. All right. In 5th place, Team Yellow with 5 points, Craig Battori and Martin Vecchio. And 4th place, tied on points, but came in 2nd in the final sprint to the other team with 31 points, Team Red, Ashlyn Berry and Hudson Lubbers. Taking 3rd place with a higher overall finish and 31 points, Team Silver, Wesley Hill and Ben Chrisman. Taking that 2nd step, it's Team Green with 35 points, Gonzalo Olivios and Brad Green. And the overall winners of the Rapha International 2-Day Pro Men's Madison Omnium with 57 total points, Team Blue, Brendan Leary and Dennis Rugavec. Super fast field, super strong riders. This is racing like you'll only see in Detroit. This is the Rapha Foundation International 2-Day, put on by American Track Cycling at the Lexus Velodrome. Let's hear a round of applause for all of our pro racers and Team Blue taking home the win. All right, now for podiums for our semi-pro riders. I need to get the list.
My name's Madison.
What?
This is the Madison and then
I'll get you the other one.
Semi-pro riders over here. Coming in 6th place, Team Silver, Mike Hartrick and Aaron Savona. Sorry, 7th place. 6th place goes to Team Neon, Levi Gaswin and Stefan Rothkegel. 5th place with 3 points, Team Yellow, Emma Jimenez Palos and Hannah Hermanoska. 4th place, Team Green, Nick Lawton and Derek Savage with 8 points. 3rd place, Team Orange with 14 points, John Hughes and William Dua.
Got us, old man, got us.
In 2nd place with 16 points, Team Purple, Cash Adamski and Jaden McMullen. And the winners of the semi-pro 10-mile, 100-lap Madison for the Rapha Foundation International 2-Day with 25 points, Team Navy, Patrick Leary and Cameron Coleman. Let's get a round of applause for all the semi-pro riders and the winners of Day 2. Team Navy, Patrick Leary and Cameron Coleman. All right, and now the Omnium. Omnium results. And the Omnium results for the Rapha Foundation International 2-Day. These are the points for the last 2 days put together. Coming in 7th place, Team Neon, Levi Gaswin and Stefan Rothkegel. 6th place, Team Silver, Michael Hartrick and Aaron Savona. Coming in 5th place with 13 points, Team Yellow, Emma Jimenez Palos and Hannah Hermanoska. Coming in 4th place with 14 points, Team Green, Nick Lawton and Derek Savage. In 3rd place with 17 points, Team Orange, John Hughes and William Dua. These next two teams tied on points with 36 points. The finish came down to who was the first to cross the line. And coming in second place, Team Purple with 36 points, Cash Adansky and Jaden McMullen. And the winners of the Rapha Foundation International 2-Day Semi-Pro Omnium with 36 points in the win on the final sprint. Give it up for Team Navy, Patrick Leary and Cameron Coleman. And Team Navy, even though tying on points, came across the line in first place, which makes them the leaders. Let's go, round of applause for Team Navy and everybody else racing the International 2-Day here in downtown Detroit. All right, now we need to get all of our Madison riders over here. Madison riders, all Madison riders, we need a group pick. Pro Madison riders over here. Hey, Team Green, Team Red, Gonzalo, come on over, group pick. Whatever, sit wherever, man. Let's get everybody together. Bober is over there getting the last of the hot dogs. No more buns the way Bober likes it. All right, we got everybody. Make some noise for the Rapha International 2-Day here in downtown Detroit. This is the Lexus Velodrome. Thanks for everybody that came down here to watch the race. One more pick, here we go. Thanks for everybody coming down to watch the race. We'll be back in 2 weeks with the Saturday Night Rumble, and then in a month with the Derny Accelerator Race. Another great night of racing from American Track Cycling. This is the Lexus Velodrome. Bar still open. Come and grab a drink.